Hey, it's Chris, IBNSportsRap.com here with your Fantasy 5. It was opening week. What an opening week it was. I was down in Cincinnati for opening day, postponed Thursday. Came and played Friday, ended up being excellent. Got to see Scherzer and Strasburg pitch for their Friday and Saturday, and just two of the best, two of the absolute best. Some things I want to touch on. I got my notes here, so I'm all new to this. So, top five hitters last week: Matt Davidson, Chicago White Sox, 3 home runs on opening day. Lorenzo Cain just dominated. Adam Eaton, he's someone to keep your eye on because he faced the Cincinnati pitching, which Homer Bailey and Luis Castillo, they're not the best, and their bullpen just a hot garbage fire. He's from the Miami area. He just put on a show. Kevin Pillar, Toronto. He's a free agent. Someone may keep your eye on to pick up, and Charlie Blackmon. Some underperformers last week: Mookie Betts, Bryce Harper, even though he hit 2 home runs yesterday. Paul Goldschmidt, Joey Votto. With Votto, I'm going to go ahead and blame that on the Scherzer, Strasburg, Gio Gonzalez effect. And for Francisco Lindor, I mean, he had to go against King Felix and travel out to Seattle. But, with those guys not performing as well as they are, you got to expect that. It's just week one. It's April. They're going to come back. Top five starting pitchers last week. No surprise there. Kershaw, Scherzer, Sale, Kluber, and Noah Syndergaard. If you don't follow this guy on Twitter, follow this guy on Twitter. He is just roasting people who, claim he's not that good and, pay up on your bets if you won't, if he'll strike out 10 on opening day, such and such will do whatever. And hey, pay up on your bet. It's kind of funny. Some pickups for the week. Kevin Pillar, Greg Holland just signed by, Cardinals, and Scooter Gennett. Scooter just did nothing but dominate last year in a not a starter role, but he's just kind of a utility guy. And right now he's the Reds starting second baseman, and 4 for 4 opening day. Had a couple hits the other day. I mean, he's just going to continue to hit and hit and hit. And if they have him hitting right behind Joey Votto, he's going to be in a position to do very well for the year. Some pitchers that are going to have 2 starts this coming week. Really look at your team's 4 and 5 starters, because 1, 2, 3 obviously already played, because most teams have played 3 games, some have played 4. But your 4 or 5 starters, especially guys in the Astros, Indians, Dodgers, and Nationals. Some guys with 2 starts next week: Jameson Taillon. Please excuse me not knowing how to pronounce their names properly. Jaywan Walker, Arizona; Charlie Morton, Houston; Mike Clevenger in Cleveland; Lance Lynn, and Tanner Roark. These are some guys who are going to have 2 chances for 2 wins next week. Quality matchups, really, that they're going to have, and really think they can get you 2 wins, plenty of strikeouts, low ERA. One thing that hit last week was the injury bug: Salvador Perez. He's my starting catcher, and I spoke highly of him in my last week's podcast, but he looks like he's going to be out for a while. We already knew about Steven Souza Jr., Michael Conforto. Mark Melancon's another one. Thought he was going to do big things in San Francisco this year. He's going to be out for a while. Ian Kinsler, Daniel Murphy, JT Realmuto, and Jeff Samardzija. Justin Turner's a new one to add to the list, third baseman from the Dodgers. Some free agents to look at, like I mentioned earlier: Kevin Pillar, Tim Anderson, just tearing it up. I know, talking about Joe Panic, he had 2 home runs. It's never happened before, where the Giants beat the Dodgers 1-0 to both games, and he hit both of the Jacks. And, I wrote about him as one of my underrated people this year, and I truly believe he's going to be great. Nick Markakis and Yonder Alonso. Some pitchers to look at: Tyler Skaggs and Yarlin Garcia. Maybe that's how you pronounce his name. I'm not too sure, but, it's still April. It's the first week of the year. Hopefully most of your leagues are, not just last week, but this week and next week. Good matchups for your hitters next week are going to be the Cubs. Just going to dominate the Red Sox, Rockies, and the Astros. They all have excellent hitting matchups. The lowest scoring team so far, only teams to score under 10 runs, are the Orioles with 5, Giants with 2, Dodgers with 5, and the Rays with 9. But it's April, it's cold, it's crappy, it's raining. All teams in 2018 should be playing a retractable dome. Weather should never make an outcome of a game. But like I said, it's the first week. People are getting the jitters out. They're still going to, dominate. Start your starters. You know who you're going to play right now. Pick up some guys. We're heading up 5 minutes. IBN Sports Wrap. Check us out on the story and on the Twitter. Peace.